morning. Governor Kotek is now outlining how she'd spend $130 million to address the homeless crisis.
The governor announced the budget proposal on her first full day in office, along with declaring a homeless state of emergency. Foxwell's Deborah Gill is joining us now from the Central East Side with the details. Good morning.
Good morning. The governor calls the request urgent, saying there are roughly 18,000 Oregonians experiencing homelessness right now, with most without any shelter at all. Kotek explained how she would spend the money she's asking for. That more than $33 million would fund rent assistance and other eviction prevention services. The state would use nearly $24 million to add 600 shelter beds across Oregon. And around $54 million would go toward rehousing people without homes through prepaid rental assistance, landlord guarantees and incentives, as well as other services.
These actions are important first steps. It's going to take collaboration and commitment across local, state, federal, and private sectors to make sure we are acting at the scale and urgency this humanitarian crisis demands.
Money would also be set aside for sanitation services, assistance for tribes, and making sure the support is provided equitably. The governor's office says these investments would just be one piece of a larger strategy needed to address the crisis. The governor has had preliminary conversations with legislative leaders and says she looks forward to working with them to finalize the package. Reporting live in Southeast Portland, Deborah Gill. Good day, Oregon.